was saying how very important it is to bring about in the human mind a radical revolution. The crisis is a crisis in consciousness. A crisis that cannot anymore accept the old norms, the old patterns. And considering what the world is now, with all their misery, conflict, destructive brutality, aggression, and so on, man is still as he was. Is still brutal, violent, aggressive, acquisitive, competitive. And he has built a society along these lines.
Of death, life persists. In the midst of untruth, truth persists. In the midst of darkness, light persists. Hence I gather that God is life, truth, light. He is love. He is the supreme good.
I know the value of discipline and truth. I regard myself as a soldier, though a soldier of peace.
Joy, that is the mystery of love. That is the reason of all joy.
I still have a dream.
El gran jefe de Washington ha mandado hacernos saber que quiere comprarnos las tierras. Pero ¿cómo podéis comprar o vender el cielo, el calor de la tierra? Esta idea nos resulta extraña. Ni el frescor del aire, ni el brillo del agua son nuestros. ¿Cómo podrían ser comprados? Por supuesto que sabemos que el hombre blanco no entiende nuestra forma de ser. Tanto le da un trozo de tierra u otro porque no la ve como hermana, sino como enemiga. Cuando ya la ha hecho suya, la desprecia y sigue caminando. Su apetito devora la tierra dejando detrás solo un desierto. No lo puedo entender. ¿Qué puede ser del hombre sin los animales? Si todos los animales desapareciesen, el hombre moriría en una gran soledad. Todas las cosas están ligadas. Debéis enseñar a vuestros hijos lo que nosotros hemos enseñado a los nuestros, que la tierra es nuestra madre. La tierra no pertenece al hombre, es el hombre el que pertenece a la tierra. Así se acaba la vida y solo nos queda el recurso de intentar sobrevivir.
The old appeals, racial, sexual, religious chauvinism, into rabid nationalist fervor, are beginning not to work. A new consciousness is developing which sees the earth as a single organism and recognizes that an organism at war with itself is doomed. We are one planet.
Any change, any movement in any human community, the initiative must come from individual. Let us pay more attention about our inner quality.
I don't believe in anything. One should not have shoulds and should nots. If the moment brings fight, fight, and fight don't have any creed, dogma. My whole approach is existential. My whole responsibility is to this moment.
El camino pasa por el momento. Si estamos buscando algo, más vale no buscarlo afuera cuando está dentro, más vale no buscarlo en el futuro cuando está ahora.
The challenge that many people are encountering at this time is actually that which will push them into a new state of consciousness. We need to see that change is absolutely necessary in this world, and the dissolution of many of the ego-based structures is absolutely necessary for the planet to survive and for humanity to survive.
Love and celebrate.
That predatory relationships have to be overwhelmed by symbiotic relationships. It needs to change because we are coming to a stage where the playing field for violence is going to be even. So either when you have modern technologies, modern capacities and ancient habits, it's a devastating combination. This is now the moment of crisis. Either we risk our extinction or we completely transform our consciousness. You know, love is not a sentiment, and love is not an emotion. Love is the ultimate truth at the heart of creation. Peace is and love and truth and creativity and harmony are evolutionary impulses in the universe.
The world is a living mystery. Our birth, our death, our being in the moment, and our culture has killed that, taken it away from us, made us consumers, shoddy products, shoddier ideals. We have to get away from that. Exploring the mind as a tool for personal and social transformation. The hour is late, the clock is ticking, that the yet to be born may have a place to put their feet and a sky to walk under. And building a future that honors the past, honors the planet, and honors the power of the human imagination. There is nothing as powerful, as capable of transforming itself and the planet as the human imagination. Let's not sell it straight. Let's not whore ourselves to nitwit ideologies. You simply have to turn your back on a culture that has gone sterile and dead.
But in fact, the culture is an enormous arrow pointing, go this way. And you know what lies that way? Impoverishment, madness, degradation, and death. What is needed is an awakening.
You are an explorer, and you represent our species, and the greatest good you can do is to bring back a new idea, because our world is endangered by the absence of good ideas. Our world is in crisis because of the absence of consciousness.
We have re-understood what was forgotten during the reductionist centuries of modern science. We've re-understood that the world is one thing, and it's a living thing. It's a thing with an intent and a spirit.
Que amanezca, que llegue la aurora. para que los pueblos tengan paz. El regreso de los abuelos, el retorno de los hombres sabios.